answers to your immigration questions. Anita in the Bronx. It's Brad in Manhattan.
Yes.
How are you?
I am good. You did my case some years ago when Monica and Robert were there.
Monica. Oh, I was just talking about Monica the other day. I always loved Monica.
Okay.
Yeah, one of my favorites of all time. Yeah. So you were up in the Bronx office when we had a Bronx office.
Okay, yes,
right.
When you were 222nd.
Right. Yep.
Right,
okay.
And then when you moved down to Allerton.
Yep.
And then I got my green card when you moved to Manhattan.
That's when I didn't have any gray on my face. That was like 20. You're going back 20 plus years ago. All right,
yes.
What's going on now? What can I do to help you?
I filed my citizenship. I got through. I filed for my son. He's in Jamaica. And in March, I got the approval notice. The case went to, I guess it went to NVC, but with the whatever happened down in Jamaica, that those cases were put on hold.
They're all on hold.
Yes, and next month is gonna be 1 year. So I was just calling to find out if we should just hold on, wait, or whatever.
Hold on and wait. Hold on and wait. We believe that this hold, it's from a proclamation from Donald Trump. It's the visa ban. It's set to expire March 31st of this year.
Right, yes.
Most people don't believe that Biden is going to extend it. I can't tell you for a fact.
We know that, yeah.
But we're going to assume that it won't be extended, and then the embassy will start processing cases in April. Unfortunately, they're going to be a year backlog, so who knows when your son will get through, but eventually he'll get through.
Okay, I just wanted to know, if I should just keep waiting.
Keep waiting. At this point, keep waiting. It's also possible that this, amnesty bill passes with the V visa. I don't know if you were watching in the beginning of the show. And the V visa, so we were talking about a V visa. It may pass. It may become law. Who knows? If it does, people like your son who have been waiting for their green cards, who are the unmarried or married children of citizens or residents, you're a citizen, they would be eligible to get a visa to come to America and wait for their green cards here. So that's possible too. We don't know. So let's see what happens. Okay?
Okay.
All right,
thank you so much for that information, and continue the good work. I keep telling people, go to Brad. When he say yes, it is yes.
Thank you. And now this is you know me for 20 years and you're still saying it, right?
I tell them, I say if Brad said no, is a no.
All right,
if he say yes, it's yes.
Thank you very much.
All right, take care.
All right, thank you, Anita. Be well.
Bye-bye. Bye.
Let's go to Kim in Pompano, Florida. Kim. Kim.
Yes.
Hi, Kim.
Brad.
How you doing?
All right. Okay, so I just have a question. The I-360 and the I-485. I wanted to know, do I also have to do a I-601?
Only if you're inadmissible to the United States.
Because I came without, I came when I was small.
Okay, no, the answer is no, because you're probably asking me, I know it's a VAWA. You don't have an entry document, and because you don't have an entry document, and who knows how you came here, maybe even with a fraudulent document, do you need a 601 waiver, which would be for inadmissibility? And the answer in your particular case is no, you don't need it for two reasons. One, when you file a VAWA, even if you're entered without inspection, you're eligible to adjust your status. And number two, if you came here as an adult with a fake document, then yes, you would have needed a waiver based on hardship to yourself. But because your entry came as a minor, you can't be held responsible about how you came to the United States. So even no matter what document was shown, it's not your responsibility. You were a baby or 5 years old or 7 years old or whatever it is. So how could you be held responsible for what was said on your behalf? You can't be held responsible. So therefore, there's no misrepresentation on your part. You can adjust as an iwi, so you do not need a 601 waiver.
Okay. And also, if I had 2 arrests?
That's a different story. What were your arrests for?
Marijuana.
What happened with the cases?
It was adjudicated, withheld without adjudicated. Marijuana and use of an ID.
I would need to see the disposition to see what it actually says. So without seeing a disposition, I couldn't tell you 100%.
Okay.
All right. So if you want, you can have a consultation with me, but I would need to see the disposition on this. Hold on.
Okay.
Right. Malia in Las Vegas, Nevada. Malia. Also,
Hello.
by the way,
Hi,
pretty name, Malia. I just want to say that.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. Thanks for watching. For more Bradshaw Live, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.